Namaste again, my beautiful girls. This reading I want to do with one card because I already explained in my previous video. The thing is that I know the meanings of the cards, very, very deep meanings of the cards, and I could give you, I could use, you can see 4 decks here. I have much more than that. I could use 20. But in one card, I can give you deeper meaning of it, and very often much more valuable information I can get you just from one card if we just do the choose the card. Because you just choose one card and I'll give you all this deep meanings of it. Not all of this because I don't have time for all of this, but more of the messages I can give you on your particular choice if we use one. I'm not gonna shuffle it and I'm gonna put it down. I already shuffled, I already put it down just to save us some time and for me to be able to talk more about it. The subject I want to look into today, it's going to be pick up the card. You please, while I'm talking, please choose number 1 of put it a little closer, number 1 from 6. So just listen to your intuition from 1 to 6. What is the subject I want to discuss today? Here, whatever man you're dealing with, whatever the circumstances, whatever their situation is, we're not gonna be looking into that, but he wants you as a lover. He wants to have you in his arms, in his bed. He wants you in bed. He wants you in his arms. Does he want you in his life? It reminds me this song, oh, I want you, I don't know if I need you, I'd like to find out. So, does he want you in his life, not just in bed, not just to have you in his arms once in a while? Does he want you as a life partner? Does he want you in his life? Does he need you in his life? So we're gonna look into that. He wants you in bed. Does he want you also in life? So choose the card from 1 to 6. This will be a number 1. This will be number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. In this particular spread, usually I'm telling you, please choose one. Please just choose one card. In this particular spread, you can, absolutely, because it will give you probably more details, you can choose more than one, whatever your intuition tells you. My beautiful queens, for those of you who put the time stamps, again, I already said before, thank you very much, and I'm going to set the, whoever is done it for me, that energy exchange. I'm sending the specific vibration which I called opening the doors, so you find yourself in the right place in the right time. So let us start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can choose more than one. So let us go. Those of you number 1, he wants you in bed, but does he want you and need you in life? Wow, it's a big yeah. Well, this is the easiest one. This is the easiest one of them all. Again, girls, this is general readings. Please, you have to understand this is general. Takes whatever resonates, don't take whatever it's not. But 10 of Cups, you do not have to be a tarot reader to see that 10 of Cups is signifying a happy family. You see the fireplace here. You see a man and a woman in the embrace, and there is a cat happy sleeping here. Sometimes it also comes declaring classical Rider-Waite deck has man, woman, two children playing next to them. You see the house in front of them and the rainbow above them with 10 of cups. So this is the perfection of a family. There is, believe it or not, a little downside to this card, because this man expects a lot from you. So he sees in you that woman who can create the perfection for him, an absolute perfection of a family, an absolute perfection of a home, of a keeper of that home. Just make sure that he as well wants to contribute into this very difficult work, and not gonna leave it all onto your shoulders. Now, this is such happiness and such joy which you cannot buy for money. Also, this card always talks about a destiny. This is something meant to be, and not just he wants to have you in his life, because this is definitely a lifetime, but this is also he understands and realizes and feels it's a culmination of love. This card is called culmination of love, and this is also the card of his true desire of his heart and soul. He wants to tell you, if he didn't tell you, about his love, and also it includes great sexual closeness and love making. The card also of the wedding, but also the card of children. So this man really wants to have children with you. This is the emotional closeness, which is day after day. You feel happy and comfortable with each other, whether you are watching TV or you are reading a book or you're just silent with each other. It's emotional closeness. It's the feelings which are overflowing. It's this growing all together. It's trust, it's gentleness, it's gratitude, the card of the union, of you understanding each other. It's almost like I am swimming in this love, like in the ocean. So absolutely yes, but please, you have to remember that whatever man you're dealing with, his action should be your main criteria of whether it is what it is, because he must be, might be, it's a very positive card, one of the most positive, but maybe he's dreaming about it, but he's telling you that he wants it, but he needs to actually act on it. But this is absolutely yes. To card number one. For those of you, card number two, does he want you in life? You know what, we need to look into this, because as I said, it's gonna be just one card. I don't want to pull out additional card, but what I can tell you, this would be true for you if you're a fire queen. Of course, the queen of fire is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Leo, like myself, or in sun, moon, or rising. But he definitely wants you in his bed, that's for sure. But does he want you in his life? It's a positive card. It's a yes, because he sees you as a queen. But at the same time, you have to understand that, my beautiful girls, that he sees you as a very you're not this woman who's gonna do whatever he says, not a woman who's gonna fall to his feet. Even if you did fall to his feet, you're gonna get up and say, you know what, screw this, you don't do what it takes, and I'm gonna walk away. This is a true woman, a real woman. This kind of a woman needs a real man. It's myself right here. So you are a psychic, you are temperamental, you are beautiful, you are mysterious, you are all that. It's a very bright queen. He really wants you. There are lots of desires, there are lots of passions to you. Lots of passions to you, but the same, he does want you in his life, but at the same time you scare him as a fire, as a flame, because fire can warm you up and can burn. So some of you girls are scaring your man a little bit, because she's transforming relationships with you, transforming. He sees life differently, he sees things differently, so on and so on. He does want you in life, but he doesn't know yet how to get you into his life and how to make that queen, that fire, that freedom lover, that extraordinary woman. You are a little, it's this expression, she's out of my league. You are kind of out of his league. He does want to be with you. But you scare him. You scare him, so he decides to give himself some time to get to know what's really there. And being honest with you, needs more cards to see what's there. But yes to this question as well, even though you're scary for your man. I understand. All my life I was scary for every male from age 3. At the same time, they pulled to me like to a magnet, but I scare them, but I fascinate them. That's how it works, even with my own kids. Let me sip some of this water and we'll go to number 3. Number 3. Oh, how much I love this guy. Girls, my beautiful queens, he does want you in his life. The question is, do you want him? What you need to know about an emperor, I already said a lot about an emperor. It's good as is as good as it bad, as it bad as it is good. Who is an emperor? Archetype of the architect of the universe. It's there. It's Zeus. Astrologically, this is also Sagittarius, and it is also Aries. So what it is, yes, he does want you in his life, but the problem is you're dealing with a very powerful man who suppresses his feelings, doesn't like his feelings. If he decides to be with you, he decides to be with you. I'm gonna be talking about positive parts of this card. We are looking at the answer to his question, yes, but what we are talking about, when we're looking at the emperor, very often he married very young a wrong woman, married a wrong woman, became very unhappy, started to look for another one, so it took him a long time to find you. He does want you. It's a very main card. So if he decided to be with you, he will be with you. He never plays a dirty game. He never lies, but he's very demanding. He is very strict and emotionally buttoned up, emotionally absolutely closed. He once made a wrong choice. It could be a wrong marriage, or could be the wrong relationship. He once allowed his feelings, emotions, and love take control over himself, which brought him to the emotional pain. So he suppressed it and he told himself, no, absolutely not. I will not do this anymore. It's a very reliable husband. It's a faithful husband. He's gonna protect you. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna build you a house and put you there and do everything to make you, in his opinion, happy. But you have to understand, you will be dealing with a control freak right here. It's like, yes, I'm not extremely happy, but will and power and logic are his biggest things. He's not a romantic. He is not he's not showing his feelings and emotions. He's pretty dominant. He's dogmatic. But if you want the man who you can completely be calm, he's gonna be there for you. He is going to be there for you, because sometimes they're so cold outside that they look and feel cruel and soulless, and it's not true. It's not true. He just suppresses it all. He suppresses it all and tries to see everything logically, but it's an emperor, girls. It's an emperor. So yes, but see what you want to do with him. For those of you who chose a number 4, oh boy, absolutely cannot tell you the answer to this question. It's neither yes or how to tell you. It's yes, it's a positive answer, but you are dealing with a fool. What is a fool? Fool is the 0 arcana. Not the first, not the last. It's a 0. What it means? It's when the time didn't start yet. It's when the child hasn't been born yet. So you're dealing with someone sincere, but you're dealing with a fool. Today, he can tell you, I want you. And this is what you need to remember about the fool. Please be very careful who chose this card. You need to be careful. Like, again, this card needs more clarifying cards here. When he tells you something, it's not a liar. When he tells you, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, let's get married. When he tells this to you, he totally, fully, truly believes in it. The problem is that tomorrow he can absolutely change his mind, and he's going to say, but, or he's going to be gone, or he's going to be doing something what you cannot know. It's like living on a volcano with this kind of a man. If today he truly, sincerely says, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, tomorrow he truly and sincerely might decide he does not want to ever be married to nobody or be with anybody. The problem is that 2 days after that, he's going to go crazy, come back to you and promise you that he will, and I lie for you, and I die for you. You know, it's true. Anything I do, I'll do it for you. Again, 1 week, wonderful, heavenly, great relationship and everything, and fantasies and dreams and so on, passion, and then a week passes by. Again, he is something else. Again, he disappears, or he doesn't call, and he doesn't answer his your text message, or something else and something else. This is this kind of a man who can disappear for a year and call you after a year like nothing happened. Hey babe, how you doing? What's up? And you're gonna be like, are you kidding me? Oh babe, I had been dealing with so many things. You want to hang out like that? Not serious. He is serious, and he is not serious. He is stupid, and he is wise. He transforms your life, and he destroys your life. He makes you the happiest one and the most miserable one. Requires more cards here if you chose this one, but it's neither yes or no. This is yes and no, but I'm sorry for such a double answer, but this is what comes to the Fool. It's a 0 arcana. It's a child which is not born. When this child is born, he can become a gangster, or he can become the greatest inventor in the world and create a medicine for cancer. Anything can be. So this is why you can say neither yes or no. For those of you who chose number 5, excuse me, let me sip some of this. How many major arcanas? Okay. Chariot. Whatever I just said about Emperor, especially if you chose those two. First of all, again, we are dealing, you are, my beautiful girls, dealing with, you are yourself, is a very strong personality. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you yes to this question, but I will explain why I cannot tell you yes. First of all, you two are 2 horses. You two are very strong people. You probably are a Taurus and a Taurus. You probably are Leo and Aries. You probably fire and fire. Because you two, both of you, are extremely strong individualist. You want the things to be your way. He wants the things to be his way. You pull to the left, he pulls to the right, and unfortunately it's not going to work this way. So you're individualist, he's individualist. This is the 7th arcana. So you are not, he's not, you see, he's not ready to give the answer. Neither yes, I want you to be in my life, or no, I do not want you to be in my life. It's an uncertain situation. He wants control, like an emperor, the same one as this man, similar to the card of an emperor. He wants control over, this is his emotions, feelings, and this is his logic and mind. He wants to control this whole situation, just similar as emperor wants to control as well. But if we're talking about two of you, again, you both want to control. So if you want this to work out and him to decide he does want to stay with you, give him an illusion of control. Girls, do I need to teach you? A man thinks he's ahead, but the head is on the neck. You are the neck. Wherever you're turning, that's where the head is going to turn. Another wise thing I can teach you about a man: if you want a man to do something, you have to make him believe it's his idea. If he believes it's his idea, he's going to do that. So give him illusion of you not wanting to control anything. Give him an illusion that he controls everything, that all your conflicts and arguments are going to go down. Because you are the one who can change this situation. Because if one control freak and another control freak, guess where it's going to go? And at the same time, my beautiful girls, at the same time, this is the card of a breakthrough. So you are dealing with a man who tries to hold his feelings, just like an emperor, suppressed, who doesn't allow his feelings and emotions go, who needs to control the situation every single moment, every single second. So sexually, he's very attracted to you. You are very bright, but he doesn't want to lose his mind. He wants domination and control, just like an emperor. So if you want to move this situation to you to be happily ever after, give him an illusion of control. Make him think he has it, and then you're gonna have your man. Number 6, the last one. Well, this is, yes, I don't even want to talk about it. This is clear. Whatever I just was saying about the 10 of Cups, excuse me. Whatever I was saying about the 10 of Cups, the traditional, absolutely a wedding card, the 4 of Wands. Especially we are talking about springtime, we're talking Wands. So traditional wedding card, he absolutely wants you in life. Whatever I was, as I'm repeating myself, whatever I said about this one, this is not just a man, it's a man who is your perfect one, your half. So he sees his half in you. We are talking about wedding here. This is the wedding card. If this is the family, this is the wedding card. We're talking about you are perfect together. We are talking about harmony of you two. Means when you are in peace with the world, in peace with yourself, in peace with him, so on and so on. Also, what you need to remember about 4 of Wands is the card of him being ready to walk towards you and to demonstrate you his feelings and give initiative. So pretty much expect within the next 4 months, because there is a 4 of Wands, the wedding ring, 2-carat princess card or whatever you want. He wants to open his feelings. He shows his feelings. Sometimes you can be dealing with a man who was hiding, like in his own shell, wasn't coming out, wasn't showing you much of his feelings and emotions. Now we are talking about him coming out because he no longer wants to sit there. He's bored to sit in that shell. So wedding, marriage, also 4 pillars talk about marriage and the wedding garland here. So we are absolutely, yes, this is the yes to your question. Sometimes girls, actually, believe it or not, some of you are dealing with either you are married, both of you, or he is married probably, or you, but this card talks about that there was unhappy marriage before, which is going to be resolved. So these 2 people build the new family together in which they can be finally happy. So these are all the answers to all the cards, my beautiful girls. I hope it was helpful for those of you who need to contact me. Everything is written under the video. Please, girls, don't just find my email and write me an email. What do I need to do for the reading? It's all written there. So please just follow the instruction if you want my consultation. I am wishing you all the most beautiful things in the world. Namaste.